Hi, welcome back. I am back talking in English. It feels a little weird, but I'm doing it for a purpose because I'm rereading the Flok of the Air series. Rereading because I already read The Cruel Prince. I bought this when it came out. I read it when there was almost no buzz about it. Some buzz on BookTube. TikTok didn't exist. It was Musical.ly at the time. And I was like, yes, intriguing, but also kind of just okay. It was like a typical Holly Black fantasy with fairies, like the traditional mythical fairies. They are cool. They try to trick you in every way possible, and the protagonist is human. The story is about political intrigue in the fake court, and also kind of a little bit of romance. The romance is the subplot of the subplot, but then you go on TikTok, and this is hyped up as a fantasy romance. Bitch, where? So I have the first one in English and the second one in Italian. Why? I have no idea. So my plan is to reread at least this week and then go on to the second book. And then I have Queen of Nothing in ebook form, but I also want to buy like a physical form if I liked these two. They're also like beautiful books. They have like a fully drawn map and every chapter has a heading, like hand-drawn flowers and stuff. So I'm actually very excited. I think I like it more the second time around. The only thing I remember is Cardam being an asshole. So yeah, I'll start reading it today. I'm also going to mark the sections that are no spoilers and spoilers, so you get the no spoiler first, and then if you want to proceed with the video, I'll have like timestamps so you don't get spoiled for this series because I think it's very beloved. I don't want to anger anyone. I remember now the prologue. It's very violent and very dramatic, which I think this book is going to be very dramatic. I am kind of here for it. So, okay, this is the part, spoilers, where I remember I couldn't believe about this book. Madoc raised them and they were all cared for nonetheless. We slept on mattresses stuffed with soft seed heads and dandelions. And Madoc would let us sit on his knee and eat off his plate. If somebody came into my house and murdered my parents, I wouldn't let him do that. I wouldn't play with him. I would, I don't know, get revenge. But the protagonist seemed to really want to be a fairy. Why? I would hate fairies. So I remember there's a betrayal in this book because it's all about, of course, betrayal. I don't remember who though. I don't remember anything about the middle of the plot. So my bets are on her twin, Taryn, which methinks has a crush on one of Cardan's friends. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I have no idea if this is true. This is just like my conspiracy theory about the book. If it's her, I'm going to be very, very mad. Not at the book, but at her, you know. See, I remember there was a prince that I liked, and it's Prince Dane. Here's the clever one, methinks. Welcome to my childhood's bedroom floor. This was my bookshelf when I was little. But anyway, I am roughly 140 pages into The Cruel Prince. It is flying by. 140 pages I think I've read in 2 hours. I'm a fast reader, but not that fast. But I think I am a turning point. I think I am at the point where Jude's becomes a spy. It's written in the back of the book. And she finds the seedling of treason in the fake court. I'm very interested in that. But also, spoilers. So skip ahead if you want to. She found the piece of paper, the famous piece of paper that Cardan wrote. It's like, Jude, 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 splatter in blood. At least I think it's blood and like, or wine, but I think it's meant to be blood. Which, you know, totally not creepy at all. Still I persevere. Okay, so I'm eating this book up like it's, I don't know, cherries. It has been a long time. I think I'm going to finish it today, possibly tomorrow morning. Like it's unprecedented. I'm reading it so fast. So many things have happened, and I can say I posted a TikTok in which I said, am I the problem if I want to see Cardan get beat up by Jude? And everybody told me, no, you're not a problem, but he would like it. I was like, yeah, he would. And there's also this passage in which Vivian says, did you know that there are humans that get like chemically and surgically their ears like fairies, like pointed ears? And I just have to laugh because Holly Black has done like the surgical pointed ears stuff, and she has pointed ears like. I think we're coming to the moment. The moment where everything changes. So, spoilers. Let me read you the passage that made everybody, I think, stop in their tracks and say, okay. So, Judith is asking Cardan, why do you hate me? And he says, most of all, I hate you because I think of you often. It's disgusting and I can't stop. Boy. So, please don't read because, spoilers, but what is with this page? The format is not correct. Maybe. Trying a skirt. I'm not a skirt girl at all. I'm a pants and dresses girl. I don't know why skirts terrify me. But this one, kind of cute. I also finished The Cruel Prince last night. I read it in an evening. Not even a day, an evening. It's like 400 pages, this book. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I did it. Which, I wasn't particularly glued to the page, but it was so readable. And I don't know, I vaguely remember the story, but the key parts, like the key treasons, I didn't remember, which made the story so much more like interesting. I wanted to know what the plot twist was. Also, fuck you, Tyrion. So now I'm starting. Is this called The Wicked King? Yes, I think it is. I'm starting The Wicked King today. I'm not going to pull like a one-day book. I don't think so, because I have shit to do, and my grandma's birthday is today, so we're going to celebrate. But I am starting this book today with, with fairly high expectations, because everybody told me that the second book is the best one out of the trilogy. So if I like this one, maybe today I'm going to go to the library and search for the third book, which I don't have in physical form. I don't know, we shall see. Also, if you watch, actually, the maps change. Like, not only we have the Abyss, it's all in Italian, sorry. This place, which wasn't in the last book, and also this compass changed, which means we're going to see, I think, sea creatures. Also, the creatures in the filigree changed, which is very cool. Also, the toad. Look at my tea set. It's so cute. Is there no other way to frame this side of the room? I don't think so. But anyway, spoilers. I think they just had sex. And Jude admitted that she's in love with him. And I didn't hate it. Even though it was kind of tropey the way that it all happened. I didn't hate I actually kind of liked it. I am surprised. One thing that Holly Black does so well is always keeping you on your toes. Because the moment you start getting bored is the moment where people start killing you. Literally. I'm very intrigued. I feel this book lost some bit of the magic of the world because all the world building was done in the first book, and now we get a lot less magical description of places and people, which is, you know, kind of disappointing, but the plot is still exciting. I now understand why everybody pictures Jude in like fan arts and fan fictions with the hair in some like of horns with the ribbons. I now understand because I wanted to see what everybody pictured Jude as. Like, what does she look like? Because I have forgotten. I'm terrible with description of people. And she was always in this elaborate hairdo with the hair in like some kind of horns, either this big or like super big horns, and it was like so magical and beautiful with the ribbons, like the silver ribbons. And now I understand why I am at the scene where they put her hair like this for Tyrion's wedding. Now I understand. I am at book 2, which is the second part of the book, where there's the book. I'm sorry, what the fuck? I thought it was going to be, again, her sister Tyrion. But no! Spoilers! It's the ghost! With no apparent reason. Because he says, I serve Prince Dane. But he's dead. Did I see its corpse? I don't think so, though. Was it all a machination? I'm confused. If you ever wanted to search the words degradation king on a dictionary, Cardan's photograph would appear. Because boy... I'm taking hostage my boyfriend's house because it's mine, and I just decided that. Ti va bene se casa tua diventa casa mia? But the good news is that I finished The Wicked King. I've just finished it like half an hour ago, and I had thoughts. I liked it. It was definitely more action-packed than the first, but I actually liked the first better, which I think it's an unpopular opinion. Everybody seems to love the second book a lot better because the romance is blooming. I, however, found it to be too short. It was entirely too short. I think that for the twists and turns to be so twisty and turny, we sacrificed a lot of the beautiful description of places and the beautiful moments, like in the family between sisters, that could have gone so much longer. I don't know. I feel weird. Also, that ending was very abrupt. that whole ending scene, very abrupt. The angst is strong in this one, young Padawan. So now I cannot wait. So I'm reading. You cannot see here. I'm still reading August Kekto and the Magus from Space, but I'm reading. I'm going to start. The Queen of Nothing, I think it's called like that, on ebook in Italian on my wonderful 10-year-old Kobo. So we shall see. Nobody really likes the third book overall. Like, they like it, but it's not their favorite. So I don't know. I have low expectations. Yesterday night I started The Queen of Nothing on ebook, and I am at 68%. So I'm pretty confident that I can finish this today. I have things. Why are people saying that this is the least enjoyable book when it's, I think, my favorite, on par with the first one? It's the second one that was kind of a disappointment. I don't know. There was. I also went to the bookstore in hopes to find The Queen of Nothing in Italian, but the first 2 books were there, the third one was not. But what was there was the beautiful illustrated copy of The King of Elfhame. How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories, and it's the illustrated edition. Everything is illustrated. It's so beautiful and I had to have it. So I don't know if I'm going to read this in this vlog, but if I have spare time, I mean, why not? Oh, okay. People have told me that after reading Queen of Nothing, I have to read the letters that Cardan sent Jude, but they were never found because his mother intercepted them. And you can find them on the internet. And I have to find them because everybody told me that they are heartbreaking and beautiful and sorrowful and you're going to weep. They're full of love. I don't know what I'm going to do when I finish this series. It's not that it's a 5 stars, it's a solid 4 stars, but I'm enjoying Jude and Cardan's relationship and politic intrigue of these books so much. I don't know, I just want more books in the series. I don't know that The Lost Heir, like another book about Oak, is going to come out or has just come out, but like, I don't know. I love the fact that Jude and Cardan still kind of hate each other and have conflicts, but they love each other so much. There's this real, true and primal attraction between them. I feel like it's so fascinating. I don't know what I'll do. Okay, update finished. But yeah, I'll update you once I finish Queen of Nothing and then I'll do a whole like review. And I don't know, I finished the series in 3 days, like 1 book per day. That's insane. I'm sorry, is this what Cardan should look like? I have completely butchered what it looks like. Again, I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Okay, I am almost at the end of The Queen of Nothing, and tell me why Cardan is having a full, like, Mean Girls end of the movie speech meltdown over the crown. It's the same scene as Mean Girls, and I love it. So, spoilers. So Cardan breaks the crown in 2. And it's like a piece of plastic. It's described as a child's toy. Just like the crown in Mean Girls, which is like a piece of plastic child's toy. Is this book a retelling of Mean Girls? I mean. It isn't lost on me that in the second book, Jude's hair was braided into little horns with silver lace, and now they're braiding it again into little horns with golden lace. Holly Black, I can see through your metaphors and symbolism. Finish the book. Thoughts coming tomorrow. Yes, I promise. Hi, it's the day after and I have some thoughts. Still in the middle of this. This is the short story collection with the beautiful illustration, but I did skim the illustration because I wanted to see how Cardan and Jude were portrayed, and it's very beautiful. Yes, I finished the series in 3 days. 1 book for each day, which is insane. I've never done such a thing. I don't usually binge a series, I like to wait, but since these were available and I had already like 2 of them in my house, I reread The Cruel Prince. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's definitely the longest and most developed out of all the books, but it's also the one that has the least, you know, action and intrigue, just because Jude is building up her character. She's still pretty defenseless, even though her character is really strong in this book. And I don't know. While I was reading this book the first time, I was like, yes, the prince is cruel. Cardan is really cruel. I would like for Jude to kill him. That was what I wanted. And second time around, I still wanted her to kind of kill him. But then at the end, I think the dynamic that they develop is very interesting and you rarely see it in books. Like when they hate each other in books like Enemies to Lovers, is usually like, yeah, we hate each other for a stupid reason and we only hate each other for 20 pages. But no, we get a whole book of it and it has reasons. So I really like it. Solid 4 stars. For a beginning of a series, this is very solid installment. And then I read everybody's favorite, The Wicked King, and I was very disappointed. It's not true, I was not very disappointed. I still think this book could have been double the size though. We don't see a lot of the places and people in the description, and we go into the kingdom of the abyss, so the kingdom of water, and we see so little. I get it why, because of Jude's involvement with the kingdom and her circumstances, but still, why? We could have had like beautiful, wonderful descriptions, and there were none. The action is very fast-paced. I appreciated that. I appreciate the intrigue, like the political sphere of this book getting more complex. That was really fun. That's why I gave it a 3.75. It's my least favorite of the series. And then I read Queen of Nothing, which, I don't know, everybody says that it's kind of a meh ending, but I loved it. I don't know. I feel like this is my favorite. I know, I'm the black sheep of the Flok of the Air fandom. Apparently, I really liked it. Even though it was short, it still felt fuller than this. The story felt more substantial and more rooted in the magical world. I really liked what was happening. I liked that there was a little bit more conflict, and we also saw Cardan and Jude's relationship bloom. That was really fun. So yeah, that was my favorite. This was a solid 4-star series. I am not obsessed with it. Like, I'm not dying to have another book and, you know, finish this one or pick up the Lost Heir, I think, the book about Oak, but it's still kind of mildly intrigued. I don't know, it was weird. These books are so readable. I don't know how Holly Black does it. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed my vlog. I think I discovered my king for book binging, like series binging. This was so fun. I've never done anything like this before, so I think I'll do it again. If you have another series that you would like me to binge, comment it down below. It would, you know, make me really happy. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye! Mwah!